beautiful creatures, welcome to my channel. I am Aradia, the Witch of Dark Light, and I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to make a quick intro to just kind of explain the video that if you are going to watch, I want to give you just a little context. Because when I did the video, I just jumped right in, and originally I wasn't going to share it on YouTube, but after thinking about it, I think this is something that many have expressed to me that they wanted to see. It's a little bit of just sitting and learning how to get into the zone and connecting with spirit. So I share a little bit about the chanting and a little bit about how I use the tuning forks. What you may want to do if you are looking to learn or have kind of a meditation guide, a guided video to help walk you through the process. You may want to pause it here and get yourself in a comfortable position. If you have tuning forks, if you have singing bowls, incense, I used a white candle that you'll see that I light. So this is just a little intro to the video that you're about to watch. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy. I am going to be sharing with you today. You see, I'm sitting here on the floor. I'm ready to, I'm in meditation position. So I decided to share with you all just a little bit of what that process looks like. So I don't know if I'm going to share the video in its entirety because I will be going through some chants and also sharing with you my tuning forks that I have here that I will work on each chakra with. So it's like a whole process. So I thought I would share with you in case some of you out there want to understand what that looks like, or even add to your practice of meditation. Or I don't even want to call it meditation because sometimes that word can be a little overwhelming because a lot of people have difficulties meditating. So just going into sacred space, what that looks like for you, and going into the zone. This is all of what this will be about. For me, when I get ready to go into sacred space and kind of get into zone, I tend to try to make sure that I have everything that I need around me so there will be no interruptions. I try to minimize as much as I can things that can distract me. So I have my little water here, and I'm going to be working with the tuning forks and chanting the word So another thing that you could do besides making sure that everything is around you, we talk about planetary magic when we do like rituals and spell work, but you can also do that during meditation. So at the time that I'm doing this meditation, sharing this with you guys, the planetary alignment is about to be in Jupiter. So I've been working with Jupiter a bit more since it's gone direct. So I thought, why not incorporate that into this meditation by working me getting into the zone during the time of Jupiter, the hour of Jupiter. Everybody gets in the zone differently. You take what works for you, leave what doesn't. So I have here my candle lit, and then I have my trusty Palo Santo stick. So I have my white candle lit. I have my Palo Santo stick, incense going, and I'll relight it periodically throughout. So the first thing you want to do is just take deep breaths and get yourself just relaxed. And for some that may take, quite a bit of time depending on your day that you have had. So once you get yourself into the zone, what I like to do is begin with the and I start out with that just to shake up and break up any energy that is sitting still, getting things moving. So once I do that, that feels really good. Once I do that, then I incorporate the tuning forks to align my chakra. And there's several ways that I do that, but when I'm like in this position and in this zone and going through meditation, what I will do is I will tap the fork and just hold it in front of my face. What I used to do, and I still do periodically, is I'll do that and I'll tap it a couple of times. I'll tap it once and let the sound play in this ear and tap it again and go to this ear. But for something like this, I'll just hold it center so that that sound is resonating. It's equally balanced. And I'll do that for each chakra, and each time that I hit the tuning fork, I will also vibrate the word. Just vibrate a sound to help tune, like connect with the vibration of the tuning fork. So it's like a tuning of the frequency of this chakra. And the first chakra is the root chakra that we're going to start with and work our way up to the third eye. So you continue with the sacral chakra. Of the heart. Throat. And now the third eye. So once that is done, and if you do not have any tuning forks, what you can do is find some sounds. They do have YouTube videos that play the tuning forks for each chakra. So you can have that playing in the background as you visualize and chant for each chakra for that corresponding tuning fork. So after I do that, I feel my body going deeper and into relaxation. And so then I just kind of relax, because it's also about movement of your lower abdomen. So what you want to kind of do is, as you chant, you want to kind of get the movement going as well. So you want to do like So at this point, the next thing that I do sometimes, and what you can do, is I kind of stare into the flame, and this is a kind of way that I zone out. I do other ways as well. But for this, when you feel yourself getting into that zone and you're not the type of person to just sit there and kind of, you know, be able to just sit and quiet and meditate, and you need a focus, you can stare into the flame of the candle and focus on the flame, and this will get you into the zone because you have something to focus on. And you can also still continue to vibrate the sound. And what's interesting here is you guys can't see the flame, but the vibration coming out of your mouth also affects things like this flame. So I often notice quite a bit when I have candles in front of me and I'm doing magic and I'm speaking incantations, and then I vibrate words. The flame kind of moves with that vibration. So maybe give that a try and see what that, play around with the chanting of the words while you sit in front of the candle. And I don't mean anything like, because it's, you're speaking so the air is blowing it. It isn't anything like that. You'll notice, because what happens is the flame begins to grow the more you vibrate the words. The flame stands a little taller. So just do a little experiment and try that out. But I thought I would share this with you because this is very important when you want to learn how to connect to spirit. So when you feel like you want to connect to your ancestors, your spirits, or your guides, get yourself, it's like right, exercising a muscle. So if you want to work out and get in shape, to have your muscles in your body worked the best that they can, you want to try to do your best to get them to optimal working conditions. So like you work out, or you go to the gym, so then you build that muscle up and then it's stronger. So this is the same thing. You do things like this because it gets your vibration, it raises it, and it tunes you into the right frequency for you to be able to connect. And I don't know if it's me, I don't know if you can hear me, but it sounds, my speech sounds really funny after once I go into this space and I do it is almost like if you have your first sip of wine after a long day, and then like all of a sudden your nerves just get so relaxed that sometimes it's, you're slurring when you speak. This is the same thing that happens for me when I do things like this. So maybe give this a try after a long day at work. Come and sit down, light your candle and your incense, and just, you don't even have to worry about the tuning forks and worry about aligning your chakras. Just sit down and begin to chant, and that will set you on your path. And the more you do that, the more you will incorporate other things. And if you want to purchase this kit that I have, I'll put a link in the description of the video if that's something you want to add into your practice. And maybe further down the line, I will share more other techniques on how you can use them. Because as I mentioned in my other video where I see my practice going, I believe I mentioned it, but a lot will have to do with sound, because that's something that I work with heavily in my practice. So if you have any questions, let me know, but I thought I'd share this with you. So remember, these are the steps that you go through, right? You make sure that once you sit down, that, you know, before you sit down and you're ready, that you have everything around you, have a little water, and just have everything set up around you. And then the next thing you might want to do is have a white candle, to represent spirit and your connection to it. And maybe have an incense, to get you going. And that's really all you need. You really don't even need that. But this is just to solidify. When you put these things together, it's like something knows that, okay, now we're about to go in. Now we're about to go into this sacred space. So once you do that, just begin to just chant words, words of power. So that's it for this video. Until the next video, I love you all, and into the shadows.